be surprised that Arnold Almighty Allen has not realized a UFC title shot just yet. Make no mistake about it, he is a true five-tool player at 145 pounds. Had some moments in that main event against Max Holloway back in 2023, and had he won that fight, he would have been next for the world title. Outstanding jab, a really good boxer, mixes up the skills well, and a lot of people feel like we might see Arnold Allen's takedown game here tonight. Either way, he feels motivated beyond a shadow of a doubt to prove tonight that he can still be the best 145-pound fighter in the world. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Giga Ninja Chikadze! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Arnold Almighty Allen!
Herb Dean, third man in the octagon tonight.
Do it.
All right, early round action here featuring Giga Chikadze, the Georgian, one of the more technical, decorated strikers in this or any division. 4 straight bonuses at one point during his UFC career. Not all that long ago, he was a 3-1 favorite against the credentialed Calvin Kattar. He is entrenched as the favorite here tonight and believes he's going to get a knockout here. Inside of 10 minutes, we shall see. Trying to go to the body here, unable to find the target.
Relax, relax. Keep your hands up for me now.
He does a great job.
Finish season right thus far. How's his opponent still
I
standing?
mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
Hands on your face.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice straight punch there. Must be nice to have a reach advantage like this, DC. Oh, straight to the body by Chikadze. Not much behind the takedown offering there. Nice teep kick there from the kickboxer, and that is going to give the opposition something to think about. I've never eaten one of those, but doesn't seem fun.
No, it sucks. It sucks to get hit with that front kick up the middle. And that is going to allow for him to stay at range. It also deters takedown attempts because you know that if you change levels into one of those, you are going to sleep.
Just out of range with that right hand. Just over 3 minutes to go, round 1. Nice job by him to get the knee to the target there, using his length exceptionally well tonight. All right, single collar tie now. Almost in range with the straight left, but that's a miss.
Nice kick.
To the head, blocked. Throwing that jab, no good. Misses again with a right punch. Pretty strong jab there by Allen. 2 minutes now to go in the opening round.
Fighter's committed to the head kicks. That one landed. Oh!
Back to the feet.
He loaded up there on that head kick.
Missed the body there.
Guillotine jump.
Oh, he might be in trouble. That looks locked in.
He's advanced to a finishing position.
Ooh, sorry to catch up, but he got out.
What a great job attacking the lock. Rolled it to your back, giving up the mount. He chose a much worse position over giving up that submission. Oh, big elbow.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Allen.
Look at that. Recognize he was about to lose position.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to...
In position for a submission attempt here. Oh, he might have that submission locked in. Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
All right, feet on the hips here. Oh, huge pop from the crowd as the fighters get back up to their feet. I mean, you and I love a good grappling match, but these fighters came to see knockouts.
Yeah, the fans came to see him knock each other out, and that's what they're going to get. All the grappling.
Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes. Big knee to the body.
Final seconds of round one.
Keep your hands up. Let's go.
5 minutes in the books. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of what was a great round, DC. Got to talk about that knockdown.
What a fantastic round. He was able to set up a great shot, got the knockdown. You have to be feeling good as he walks back to the corner.
All right, so there's the end of the round. Few things in MMA more devastating than a head kick, and nearly produced a knockout for him there.
We talked to him earlier in the week, and he talked about chances to take the kicks high. He got a chance, he took it, he landed that kick, and almost got the fight finished. Let's see if he can go and do that again.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two on the way. Oh, nice jab there by Allen. Oh, beautiful knee to the body by him there. Again, we talked off the top about his size advantage, and he put it to good use there.
Nice move.
Oh, he is stunned. Jump driving out there. We'll see. Power strike there. He could be in trouble.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. He doesn't know if he's in the octagon or at his mama's house for Thanksgiving. Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Knock him out. The fight's done.
All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you.
Chikadze's bleeding from the mouth now, a cut there on his lip. That doesn't look like fun.
Keep the pressure going on that ground.
Let's
game.
work.
Let's go.
All right, try to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. Beautiful transition.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control.
Inside control, you got a ton of options. He goes knees on belly.
Well, no surprise there as he lets his opponent stand back up.
He's got that single collar tie. He does a great job getting out of that clinch position.
Man, look at that damage on the right side of his body. Starting to really bruise now. Oh, and he lands another knee there, DC. He talked a lot to us about his length and his size advantage. Doesn't always pay to be the taller fighter. In this instance, it certainly did. And a miss. Oh, what a head kick there as he lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
This fight is about done. He's got to hurt very bad on his head kick. Now we have to find one more strike to end the night.
Allen's looking to pass here, denied by the opponent. Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
Now stand this up. You need to work.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job. Great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
All right, so he lands again, just like we saw in the last round, realizing a lot of success with his Muay Thai game tonight.
You know, why change it? It's working, and it's working from the very start of the fight. The moment this fight started, you saw the advantage that we predicted was there. He started to take advantage of it early, and now he's continuing to build on that. This kickboxer looks amazing tonight.
90 seconds and counting in round two. Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by Chikadze.
All right, let's go. Let's get those hands going now.
Circling to his right. Now under a minute to go in the second round. Again, going back to the jab just out of range. Well, straight right hand has been a good weapon for him. He misses with it there. Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round. Oh, he reversed position there on the ground, and he's now in the dominant position.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
15 seconds to go. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in a full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities. Big ground and pound.
10 minutes in the books. Heading back to the corner now after that round. Chikadze's corner looks a little bit concerned, perhaps because of that cut on the lip that was opened up there in that round. Starting to bleed pretty good. Cutman's got his work to do now. All right, let us show you the highlights now from that previous round, of which there were a lot, including the strike that we believe was the one that opened up his lip.
He opened up a cut on the lip. It's bleeding pretty good. It's not in a horrible spot, though. It will hurt whenever he gets punched on the lip again, but it's not under the eye. It's not on the brow. He can get through this. He's just got to be a little more careful.
And he told us in the fighter meeting he likes the taste of his own blood, so that helps things a little bit.
He don't get a lot of taste. He don't get a lot of it now.
All right, next round is underway. We will continue to monitor that storyline moving forward. Head kick partially blocked. Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take.
They're so evenly matched. They're going tit for tat.
It's a pretty fast jab.
Nice left hand.
Well, the body work starting to take its toll. Look at the redness starting to appear on his left side. Well, he misses with the left punch there. Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range. He is officially run.
escapes.
Oh, you gotta like the output here. So aggressive with the strikes. He continues to light him up. Gotta be careful here not to gas out, of course, but you gotta like the offense we're seeing from him, especially in this round.
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Well, we've seen a lot of different elements to his striking game tonight, especially that hook. We'll see if he sets it up again here. He has punctuated a lot of his combinations with that hook shot tonight. Oh, the knees land again, softening up the target there. Beautiful straight punch there by Chikadze.
Those are big strikes. Beautiful strike.
Oh, and there it is, just as predicted. Another hook is thrown and it lands. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished. Oh, here we go. Hurt him real bad.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Allen's back in half guard, very comfortable here. All right, operating inside the closed guard now.
That was nice. The hard ground and pound is paying dividends. He has opened up a cut. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
All right, side control now. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
Print the shirts, ground and pound. Oh, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in.
He's a armbar now.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory. Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt. Now he's going full mount.
Final seconds of round 3. And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books. Well, DC, this is what the fans paid to come and see. Multiple knockdowns on one side in that round, and it's amazing to think that as we sit here, this fight's not over yet.
It's not over yet. There's no 3 knockdown rule like in boxing.
Right.
So as long as the guy gets up,
right,
the guy can continue to fight. It is a phenomenal fight. We knew it when the matchmakers told them that they were putting them together. Great fight, and it's truly delivered.
All right, so there's the end of the round as we show you some of the highlights, DC, and there was a big knockdown there. Thought he might get the finish. We'll see if he gets it in the next round.
Well, if he lands that shot again, it will be over. It will be a finish. You
Ready to
don't
fight?
recover
Ready.
from 2 of those types of strikes. He found the right moment, he found the opening, and landed that big strike. Big punch lands through the middle.
Overhand is true.
This guy cannot miss the head with his strikes.
Picture perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Chikadze It's one thing to have length, of course, it's another to use it effectively. Beautiful job with that jab. Oh, nice jab to the head there by Allen. It's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now.
Great shot. Keep the pressure on.
Good kick to the body.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm.
Oh, another heavy shot gets through.
Oh, nice elbow. In the half guard.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks. Nice transition.
Allen gets back up.
Taking for a ride. Nice double leg. Nice finish.
Chikadze's in half guard. All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near you, back. Motioning for his opponent to stand back up here. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight.
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Next with a beautiful jab.
Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. Smells blood in the water. Got to start looking for the finish here. Nice move into half guard. Shades of Daniel Cormier slicing through that go.
Unbelievable. I love it. Like a knife through butter. What a great job passing.
Good work from the top here by Allen.
All right, take your time. Take your time. Relax.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Allen's eye is closing up now. Not good for him. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire.
Changing the position.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Allen. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. All right, has the guard closed here.
He passes the half.
Under a minute to go in round 4. Takes his back now. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Chikadze's back to the side control now.
Get back up to your feet.
Allen's got a bruise starting to appear on that right side of his body now.
Come on, let's go. Let's get back.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Allen's in half guard.
All right, relax, boy, bud. Good.
Another ground and pound strike gets home.
Stay
Getting them out here.
10 seconds remaining here in round 4.
He closes the distance beautifully. He's got a single collar cut.
Horn sounds for the end of round 4. All right, there's the end of the round, and what a round it was for him. 2 knockdowns there. I'm not sure if the opposite corner's going to throw in the towel, if the doctor's going to come in, but he is hurting for certain.
I mean, they've got to look at it, right? They've got to look at their fighter, and sometimes you have to save your fighter from himself.
Right.
He's always going to get up. He showed that, but he has been outclassed in round number 1. He has to either change something or show his coaches that he is going to do something different, or they can't send him back out there.
Ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at this 5th and final round. could do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
Shot, and you see his opponent reacting violently from that punch.
All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be. He should be focused on getting to that cut, making his opponent pay. He did the work. He opened up the cut. Now it's on him to continue down the path and make the ringside position, come in here and try to stop this fight.
His misses are entertaining. Really using his reach advantage there with that punch, DC. Throwing that jab yet again out of range. Oh, that lead right hand is money tonight. Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Well, the right hand has been there at times, not that time. Well, he put so much stock into this fight, and now we're late in the game, and if he doesn't get a finish, this opportunity goes by the board.
I mean, it's almost over. Right now, he's got to start throwing everything he can find at his opponent and hope that he can force a mistake and overwhelm his opponent to try to get a finish.
Chikadze's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. That's a strong punch to the head out of the clinch. And they separate after exiting the clinch. Closes the gap and gets the single collar tie now. Again. Now his opponent's really on the ropes.
His opponent's on Beat Street. He's hurt so bad. I don't know what he's going to do to stay in this fight.
Under 2 minutes now with which to work. Keeping him honest with the jab. Just out of the range with that right hand. In the single collar tie. Nice punch there by Giga Chikadze. Back to the left hand now, unable to connect. Straight right, he misses. 1 minute to go in the fight. Establishing the jab.
Gets to the single collar tie.
Man, the body work continues to be a factor here. Look at the size of that bruise on his body. Just out of range with that left hook. 15 seconds. What a fight! 25 minutes turned in. We'll see how the judges saw it. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 49-45. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Arnold Almighty Allen.
All right, no surprise there as Bruce Buffer reads the scorecards. The kickboxer getting his hand raised here tonight. Nice job across the board, right? Risk mitigation, discipline, cardio, and the more well-rounded fighter on the other side just for this heavyweight fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting.
Well, Scousers don't get knocked out, and that has been the case for Paddy Pimblett, at least to this point in his UFC career. Outstanding pedigree coming in, and he's got another big fight in front of him tonight, DC.
And he's going to continue to get big fights because when you have that thing, when you have that it factor about you, people want to tune in. That is what Paddy Pimblett has in spades. But not only can he fight, but not only can he draw people in, the guy can fight. He's a tremendous grappler, and he has confidence like not many guys that we've seen at such a young age in their career.
And don't let the out-of-camp body composition fool you, because this man has a work ethic that rivals anybody in this division. Huge spot for Paddy Pimblett tonight. All right, so here's the longtime Strikeforce, now UFC veteran, Bobby King Green. He actually changed his name on his birth certificate officially to King Green, which I guess is neither here nor there. But I think a lot of people, especially his fellow fighters, are really happy to see Bobby Green realize this type of success at this stage of his career. Of course, 2023, huge year for him. UFC main events, back-to-back bonuses against Tony Ferguson and Grant Dawson. And he believes tonight his boxing's going to be too slick. He's going to be too fast on the feet for this particular opponent. Only time will tell, but at least on paper, Green feels like he has a lot of advantages in this stylistic matchup tonight. And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. We send it inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Paddy the Baddy Pimblett! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Bobby King Green!
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Let's do it.
All right, we are ready to go in round 1, and so is the battle-tested Bobby Green. So much high-level experience. Pretty fast starter as well. James Krause can certainly attest to that. He was TKO'd by a Bobby Green body kick back in 2013. We'll see how Bobby Green chooses to attack this particular challenge here tonight. Oh, you can feel that breeze octagon side after the swing and a miss by Pimblett. trying to establish the jab early on here. All right, so a nice early sequence here by the BJJ fighter to attain the clinch and minimize some of that distance between him and his outstanding striking opponent.
Well, he knew that he needed to be close. He knew that staying at range was very dangerous for him. But he also needs to be very aware and understand that the boxer is very good at fighting in close.
Oh, nice job by him there to slip that off him. Well-placed kick there by Pimblett. Back kick there. Both fighters throwing heat now.
Big inside kick.
Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there. Just over 3 minutes to go. Oh, nice timing on the takedown there. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first.
Oh, right into mount. This is a terrible position.
Posture's up now. That's a vicious head strike. How'd he take it?
In the half guard.
Pimblett's back in full mount. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the ground.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
Just over 2 minutes, round one. Pimblett's going for a choke.
Oh, it's getting deep.
Looks like maybe he's going to be in real trouble now.
He will not stop fighting.
Oh, bails on the submission now.
Oh, he puts his knee on belly.
Green's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now. Lands a big elbow there.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position. He
Bottom
needs to
fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Pimblett's right back to the full mount here.
He does a great job of getting to his position, landing effective strikes, and now his opponent's starting to swell.
Under a minute now to go in the round.
Oh, big elbow.
Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
Setting up an armbar now.
Now he's in trouble. This has got to be the end of the fight. It's over.
No way, he got it.
This is a guy that never gives up on himself. He was able to clear his head, defend the armbar. The fight was done. He lets the fight on.
Final seconds of round one. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do you do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up. All right, back to the stools we go, and it's starting to look like a second mouth on his cheek.
Yeah, it looks terrible. I mean, the guy is getting hit with big shots. One big enough to open up a nasty cut on his cheek. While it's in a better spot it still is very difficult to deal with.
Like, if he absorbs another strike on that cheek, he might actually be able to eat through that cut on his cheek.
Ready to fight?
I'm just saying.
He's got a big mouth.
Second round underway. Oh, straight to the body by Green. Trying to kick the leg out. Oh, and there is the kick. That one checked by Pimblett. And now leather being thrown on both sides. Really good emphasis on that kick there. Green able to land with the left hand there. Just misses with the left hook. Oh, uppercut lands. Circling to his right. Tried to set up the straight left, but he missed. Back and forth we go. Straight punch is true. Some separation. Oh, good job to get the hand up to block the elbow. Oh, goes upstairs and lands with the high kick. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Just over 3 minutes to go. All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer. Because right now, he seems lost to it.
Well, we're in the clinch, but still able to land hard to the head with the punch there.
It looks like Pac-Man. He's taking so many strikes to the head. It won't take many of those.
Oh, nice straight punch there by Green. So a much different approach from him here in round two. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round two. That strike blocked by Pimblett.
Nice single.
Just over 2 minutes now to go in round two.
Beautiful ground and pound, and now he's got his opponent cut.
Oh, arm triangle attempt now.
Oh my goodness, I think he might have it.
All right, so he lets go of the submission now.
He let go because he saw that he was going to lose his position. You got to maintain dominant position when you're in a fight. That was nice. Oh, you got to be careful there, yep.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Pimblett. Oh, great block there. Well, this is kind of crazy the way this is transpiring. This jiu-jitsu fighter looks like a professional boxer here tonight. He told us about his evolution. He has absolutely taken it to the next level.
He has taken it to the next level, J.A. I mean, this guy is so comfortable in the striking. Before in his career, early, he looked a little bit lost. He looked like he was desperate to get takedowns. Now, he seems to be comfortable everywhere. So the work that they are putting in is truly paying dividends. Oh, in the mouth.
Green's in half guard. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Green's eye now closing up. The ground strikes continue to pile up.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Pimblett. All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Pimlet's really pressing now. He's got his opponent's belly flat on the mat. Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. And the horn sounds on round 2. Heading back to the corner now, and however deliberately, Green's eye starting to look pretty bad. He absorbed a lot of damage over those 5 minutes. We'll see if the cut man can do anything about that. All right, well, 1 minute of end swell can only do so much. Let us look back at some of the damaging strikes in that previous round.
It doesn't seem like it's going to do much, and if it does, he can't take any more of these shots. He was too stationary. He took everything square on the target. He's got to move his head, and he's got to be proactive instead of reactive in terms of his defenses.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs. Right over the top, right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
Well, why fit? And he's looking for that left hand, just missed. Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab. Oh, huge shots being landed on both sides. So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Gotta capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like.
All right, so it looks as though now the referee will step in to look at the swelling on that eye as he calls for the doctor. Maybe he wanted to step in earlier, but now he had no choice.
He had no choice. The swelling is so bad, he can't see. He's flailing at his opponent right now.
Well, this is a good sign, the doctor talking to the referee, and the fight will continue, at least for now.
Yeah, this is a good decision. I mean,
Ready to fight?
swelling can be superficial. It seems like he wants to compete. Let's go.
All right, well, this fighter was bullish and connections right up the gut. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he doesn't know where he is. He's hurt real bad. That punch landed in the perfect spot.
That was supposed to end the fight.
Yep. Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. And we got a fight on our hands. Big right hand. Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. Pimlet's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Well, he's got his back now.
Big ground and pound.
Pimlet's back in full mount. We have crossed the midpoint of this fight.
Scramble and go! Scramble and
Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
Oh man, every time he lands, it's right on that cut. That is going to have a profound impact on him moving forward. Well, as many expected, his grappling has been very strong thus far. The takedowns, the ground control, he is truly the total package.
It's one thing to take your opponent down. It's one thing to control him, as we have seen him do over the course of this fight.
scramble!
He's got to be careful here.
Use your elbows! Use your elbows!
Right now, it looks like he may be trying to set up an arm triangle choke. He needs to secure the left arm, push it across, and secure it with his head.
Side control now. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up. Great shot from the top position.
Oh man, another blow right on that previously targeted area. He's in real trouble now. He's having his way with him here.
Great submission defense.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round.
Right there.
All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
Nicely done. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Pimblett.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
Oh, he reverses the position now. Nice work on the ground by Green. Oh man, that cut looks terrible. He's bleeding like crazy. I wouldn't be surprised if they stopped the fight with that cut at some point.
Oh, big elbow.
Oh, big hook, that'll sting. And that'll do it, 15 minutes in the books. All right, back to the stools we go, and that is a really severe cut, so we will monitor him between rounds as they furiously get the cut man in there. All right, they attend to the fighter on the stool, and I guess if you are going to be cut open, cheek ain't a bad place for it.
Yeah, it's the best spot, right? You never want to be cut. You never want to be bleeding, but if it's on the cheek, it's as good of a spot as it can be. But you still got to do something different, though, because even though the blood isn't going in your eye, every time you get hit there, it's horrible.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. There's a kick. Strike to the body here. Instead, it's turned away by Green.
Beautiful jab lands.
Well, the crowd continues to react with every passing land, but if you're the referee or even the corner, somebody's got to get involved, I would think.
Somebody's got to do something.
Punch right there. His opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot. He went high on that one.
All right, you see his high-level footwork here, maybe trying to set up that hook shot again.
You could tell, John, he's setting a trap. He's trying to walk his opponent back into his hook side, his big power side. So he'll keep feint, not little punches, with no intent to land, just to get his opponent where he needs him to be to land that kill shot. Oh!
Oh, man, DC, he would appear to be in real trouble. Misses with the right hand. Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be...
All right, so at this point, the ringside position would be well within his right to stop the fight as the referee calls for him once again.
We get it. Toughness on full display, but this damage is too much. You gotta stop the fight.
I think they're gonna stop this fight. I stand corrected. Doctor's gonna allow them to continue, but he's gonna have to go for it, I would think.
Yeah, he will. He's gonna have to make some adjustments. And also, he's gonna have to lay it all out on the line. He cannot stay back and get picked apart as he has to this point.
All right, so the ref will get the action back underway after that brief health and safety check. And to no one's surprise, the fans support the decision.
Absolutely. I mean, this official decided you can go. Even though at times the fighter may question whether or not he can do it, we have very smart ringside officials that make a determination, and the determination is get your butt out there and fight. Let's see what happens.
And we have a very smart fighter who is going to have to start protecting that injury. Oh, he's trying to pin that arm in the triangle now. Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure going down on his opponent.
Oh, favoring position over submission.
Very smart decision. You never want to value the submission over keeping dominant position.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Pimblett's eye is starting to swell shut. Print the shirts, ground and pound. Pimblett's right back to the full mount.
Great submission defense on display tonight.
Nice positional control here. Lands the ground and pound strike.
I can see the ringside position starting to get up because that cut has gotten to a very bad place.
Drop those hammer fists.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Pimblett's has got full mount now. All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game today. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Pimblett's got his back yet again.
Look at that. Recognize he's about to lose position.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys can start throwing up legs, chasing triangles. In the half guard.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Paddy Pimblett.
I need you to scramble. Scramble.
Nice defense.
Green's cheek is just fauceting blood all over his face, all over the canvas. Like, where's the ringside physician? Maybe time to call on the doctor. I don't know. Outstanding pressure from top position here by Pimblett.
This is where he wants to be.
Move. Scramble. Walk out. Get yourself up here.
Oh, nice.
Pimblett's back in full mount. Final seconds.
The way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Horn sounds for the end of round 4. Oh, the round is over and blood is just fauceting out of his cheek. That cheek has gotten out of control. Cutman can only do so much, and given the fact that that cut continues to be attacked by the opponent, if this thing gets any worse, they're gonna stop this fight. Well, that was a damaging 5 minutes. We'll see how he can recover over this 60 seconds. We'll show you some replays now from that previous round.
He was on the receiving end of some big blows, and he wasn't moving his head well. His head was on the center line. He was a stationary target, and his opponent opened up a nasty cut on him. He has got to move his head to limit the damage that he's taking. This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hit to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
All right, he's been very clean with his hooks on the feet here tonight, and it's the way he set it up that has really impressed you.
Yeah, it's very impressive to see him pop the jab, pop the right hand, just touch, 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 and then boom, sit down on that hook. He's gonna be trying to find it again. You can see him setting up his opponent, trying to get the hands to drop so he can drop that hook over the top.
Green's eye is essentially swollen shut at this point in time, and I'm not sure there's any end swell in the building that's gonna open that eye back up. They might stop this fight. Paddy Pimblett going for the takedown here, nothing doing there. Just unable to quite find that range. Check, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Left hand connection and a right. Straight right hand now, just misses. And repeat, targeting that swelling, and you gotta think this is gonna start to affect his performance now.
Yeah, it's at a point now, John, where he's going to start to get desperate. He's going to start to make some mistakes because this swelling is not just minor anymore. We're starting to get into the major territory.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by Green.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
All right, well, time is the end. All right, so no surprise to see the referee call for the ringside physician. Gonna come take a look at that damage more closely.
So much damage, J.A. This fight is done.
All right, well, the doctor appears to think he's still good to go, and you know what? If it's good enough for the doctor, it's good enough for me.
I'm all in.
You ready? You ready?
All right, so the ringside physician has made his way back to his seat. The referee gets the action back underway. The fans are excited. This fight's going to continue.
Absolutely, and I'm just as excited myself. I want to see these guys compete. I want to see who wins. I don't want it to stop because of a cut. I want to see the best fighter get their hand raised at the end of the night. Luckily, we get to try to do that.
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Green. Oh, big shots from the top. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Oh, reverses the position there. Nice transition by Green. There it is, another strike to the body. That has been a big storyline in this fight. We'll keep an eye on it as the bout continues.
You know, we'll keep an eye on it, but the person that should be addressing it is his opponent. His opponent isn't doing anything to deter him from doing this constantly. He has got to change something if he wants to fight this fight and win this fight.
All right, close guard now. You gotta be careful though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. Pimblett's back in half guard. All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Less than a minute now to go in the round. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Green. Oh, nice transition there. You call that a reversal?
Yeah, you turn your defense into offense. Defensively, you switch position and you go right on the offensive. That's exactly what he did. Beautiful transition.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into.
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does.
Oh, right to the mount.
Final seconds of this fight. Oh, and there's the final horn. We go to the scorecards. One of the greatest fights that we have seen all year. The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 48-47, 49-45, and 49-46. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Paddy the Baddy Pimblett! All
All right, you heard it there from Bruce Buffer. No suspense, really, when it comes to the scorecards. Just a dominant decision for the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter, and a lot of technique. All right, so here's the heavyweight contender, Curtis Razor Blaydes, JUCO national champion at Harper College as a collegiate wrestler, and he has been one of the more prolific takedown artists this heavyweight division has ever seen.
Yes, he's a very big, very strong, very skilled wrestler, but don't sleep on the hands of Curtis Blaydes. In the Justin Willis fight, you saw the wrestling set up the overhand right that put Willis down, and you've seen that from Curtis Blaydes, a guy that's so good at that one skill that it opens everything else up. Curtis Blaydes is a beast in the heavyweight division.
He was massively disappointed that Francis Ngannou rematch didn't go his way, but to your point, turned around quickly, beat Justin Willis, and got right back on that path to contention. We'll see how it goes for Curtis Blaydes here tonight. All right, so here he is, the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion, Tom Aspinall. He has put UK on the map, and certainly Michael Bisping and Leon Edwards deserve a lot of credit, but now the UK has a heavyweight champion, and he hasn't even arrived at his fighting prime. We heard a lot about the grappling of Tom Aspinall and just how good he was in that realm. His striking is outstanding. He's got the power to go with the speed. He moves as well with the footwork as any heavyweight on the roster. And that's really the big challenge for the opposition here tonight. Power to be sure on the other side, but how are they going to keep up with Tom Aspinall with the lateral movement, the jab, and everything else that he presents and poses on the field? Tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. Here once more is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Curtis Razor Blaydes. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Tom Aspinall.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
Well, prevailing wisdom coming in was that Curtis Blaydes would go for the takedown early and often, but as his striking has developed over several years now on this UFC roster, he is able to present a lot of different looks to the opposition. So let's see if Blaydes will go to the wrestling realm tonight or maybe strike a little bit more than we've seen in fights past. Takedown defense holds it.
Change of the position.
Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll.
He's got to be careful here.
Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission. That guillotine is tight.
as he gets out.
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Blades making these ground strikes count.
He's putting him in exactly the position he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here, and he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Lands with the ground and pound. All right, looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Good work from the top here by Curtis Blades.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage out of it.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
And plenty of time with which to work. 30 seconds to go in the round. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Oh, he just continues to attack that cut around the eye. Gotta think his vision's compromised now.
As he should, right? He sees the blood pouring into his opponent's eyes. His opponent now is squinting, trying to maintain his line of sight. He has got to continue to go at that cut right now.
All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure, but nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, well, no surprise to see that eye continue to be targeted. Some replays from the previous round in which a lot of damage was doled out.
Well, the cut man's got some work to do to try to give this kid an opportunity to stay in the fight, because the reality is he has taken far too many shots to the eye, and now he's dealing with a nasty cut. He has got to change something.
Ready.
All right, round two.
Beautiful kick lands there. Oh, nice right hand punch.
Aspinall gets hit by that leg kick. You may want to start checking some of these. Stuffs the takedown. Oh, how about the judo toss there? Judo 101.
Now he's going full mount.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Curtis Blades.
Now Blades is much safer position than being side control.
And now he's got the back. Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here. Just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important. In the half guard.
3 minutes to go in round two. All right, side control now. All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be. He should be focused on getting to that cut, making his opponent pay. He did the work. He opened up the cut. Now it's on him to continue on the path and make the ringside position, come in here to try to stop this fight. That was a slick transition.
All right, north-south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed.
Gotta be careful here.
Oh, excellent pressure here from top position by Curtis Blades.
There it is. Now he's on the mount. What he has to do here is just try to stay relaxed. Big explosive actions, panicky actions are what gets you submitted a lot of times. Every time he lands, the cut gets worse. What a great job recognizing his easiest path to victory.
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
Blades ground and pound from half guard. He is making these shots count. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's... Espinal's going for the leg. Might be a submission opportunity here. Oh, I don't know. That heel hook looks tight. Oh, great submission defense.
You need to work out his position.
Let's go. Get him off. Get him off.
Nice transition. He's got him flat on his back. Good run.
All right, there's the end of the round, and hopefully not the end of the fight. He doesn't look as handsome as he did when he walked out. That is a severe gash on his
Slow that
face.
heart rate down. It's okay. We expected this type of fight. You trained for this. You're bloody.
All right, let us get you some replays from the damage in that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the shot that opened the cut.
I mean, just some big shots landed over the course of that round. And he wasn't responsible defensively. He was trying to tough out way too many situations. You can't do that when you're fighting a guy like this. If he doesn't change something, he's going to find himself in trouble.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Clean left punch followed by the right.
Nice high guard. Shows great defense there.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Blades gets caught by that straight punch. His defense has abandoned him tonight.
And everything's landing with so much power. Yep, and then over the top. Oh, nice takedown defense. Holy smokes.
Oh, judo toss, made it look easy. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Aspinall's looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so.
I want you out of that half guard.
Getting him out here.
Down to 3 minutes now to go in the round. Relentless pressure from the top by Aspinall.
Oh, he got to the spot.
So we have passed the midway point in the fight.
Good jab there by the champion.
Blades is in half guard now. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. Well, if you like blood, maybe this is the fight for you, but that cut just continues to get targeted by his
He's a
opponent.
bloody mess, J.A. He's been beat up. The guy has been targeting the eye, and now the cut is at a stage that I don't know if he's going to be able to be in there much longer.
All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out, or guys start to attack triangle.
Aspinall's right back to the full mount here. Under a minute now to go. Ground and pound the hammer. Mark Coleman would be proud.
Keep that guard tight. Close it out.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Pretty good head movement. He's avoiding a lot of these ground strikes. Aspinall's face is a hot mess, man. That cut on his cheek is getting worse by the minute and worse with every strike landed by his opponent. All right, so the fighter heads back to the stool, and man, that is a severe cut that he's dealing with. We'll see if they call in the ringside physician.
Got a cut, but he's cut too. We knew this was going to be a bloody fight. I want you to refocus.
All right, let us re-rack some replays of the damage done in that round, see if we can isolate the strike that caused the cut.
Yeah, a nasty cut opens up when he lands there. It's a beautiful shot that gets to the target. He has not been responsible defensively, and he's really paying for it because now he's dealing with that nasty cut.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. Fourth round is underway. You've got a thing or two to say about these championship rounds.
The fourth round is easily the hardest round in fighting. You're so used to fighting up to 3. You got to get back off of that stool, and this is a real test of your desire to win a fight. Oh, nice. Nice.
Oh, he continues to attack the body yet again here, just as he did in the previous round. Aspinall's doing a nice job there. You saw him raise the guard to block that offering from the opponent. Don't want to sustain any more damage on that cut that has already been opened up.
He passed the half guard. Oh, right into mount. He's gonna attack armbar here.
Oh, it's tight.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
Constantly a moving target.
Ref won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of this position.
Lands with the ground and pound here. Aspinall's really bleeding something fierce now. That cut's not getting any better. We got the best cut men in the game. Gotta think they're gonna be busy in between rounds.
He's a big shot, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is starting off the mat.
Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Blaydes. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC.
Oh, good defense, yes.
Blaydes is back in half guard. He's very comfortable here. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Curtis Blaydes. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Blaydes is back in format.
He's got to be careful here.
Under 20 seconds now to go. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Blaydes. 20 minutes down, potentially 5 to go. All right, we're going to stay with him and follow him back to the corner to the stool because that is a really severe cut that he is dealing with. We'll see if the cut man can stem the bleeding here.
We knew this was going to happen. We expected that more. Refocus.
All right, so as the cut man gets to work, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round.
Well, he's got some work to do. The cut man's going to have to work a miracle because this guy was on the receiving end of some real damaging shots. And if he doesn't do something different defensively, it's going to get worse. And if it gets worse, the fight may be stopped.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, 5th and final round.
Big shot to the head.
Try to establish that jab. Somehow, his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much. Oh, nice level change. He passes to half guard.
All right, well, he's got him softened up here. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Curtis Blaydes. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through.
He is in a lot of danger now. His opponent has beaten him. He's battered him, and now he is wearing it. There's a ton of blood on his face. This man is landing brutal ground and pound.
Under 3 minutes now to go round 5. Well, landing several strikes here from the top, standing over his opponent. Good work here by Blaydes. Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Another ground and pound strike gets home.
He's got to start throwing now. Oh, no!
And how much more can he take? Under 2 minutes to decide this one now. All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
And once he got to the top, he started to land brutal ground and pound until the fight was called off. Just a dominant performance from the top position.
All right, let's go inside the octagon now. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 17 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Curtis Razor Blaydes.
Well, there is a new heavyweight force to be reckoned with. His name is Curtis Razor Blaydes. Congratulations to Mr. Blaydes. And all right, here's the top 5 welterweight contender, Belal. Remember the name Muhammad. And I pause at calling him an overachiever, but there were a lot of people who didn't necessarily think that this man was going to vault into the top 5 and be the factor that he has become in one of the UFC's deepest divisions.
Well, when you're this committed, when you are so committed to your craft, and you have an iron will that you will be something special, you can accomplish anything. That's Belal Muhammad. When you talk to him, you get a sense that this guy believes that he's the best in the world. He doesn't believe it. He applies the work ethic to it to make himself and give himself a chance. It has allowed for him to be exactly where he is today.
And now he believes he might just be one win away from his first shot at the UFC title. We'll see how it goes for Muhammad tonight. All right, so the path to UFC welterweight gold, of course, goes through the UK, courtesy of Leon Edwards' win over Kamaru Usman, but he's got to keep the focus where it belongs. He's got another hungry young challenger in front of him tonight.
Yeah, and Leon Edwards is one of those guys that can lock in. He's one of those guys that doesn't seem to me now from the outside to be a guy that falls in love with everything that comes with being the champion. He lives in the now, and he will have to do exactly that if he wants to retain his championship tonight. He's got to be able to use his boxing. Leon Edwards is fast.
Oh, yeah.
Everything he does right. He's crisp, he's sharp, and he uses all of his tools. He is really the definition of mixed martial artist, and that will have to be on display tonight if he wants to keep his championship.
You're right, and he may not wow you with muscle mass, but this is quite a frame for the UFC's welterweight division. And Leon Edwards has all eyeballs on him here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. All right, now for the particulars, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 round Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, below, remember the name, Muhammad! And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Leon Rocky Edwards.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, early round action here featuring the bona fide welterweight contender, Belal, remember the name, Muhammad. Biggest key to his success of late, undeniably, has been the wrestling and the pressure game, the ability to impose his will on the ground. He has an outstanding top game, very good ground and pound, and I think when his submission offense gets to that next level, Belal Muhammad's going to start putting people away and maybe be fighting for the title before the end of the year. Man, how about the crisp boxing, kickboxing of Leon Edwards here tonight? It's amazing how much he has improved since his UFC debut a few years ago, and really has established himself as one of the best welterweights in the world. And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Decent right hook attempt, but it's no good.
Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Edwards. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Muhammad. Oh, beautiful transition right into side control. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Muhammad's able to transition back to side control now. Under 2 minutes to go in the round. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Belal Muhammad. Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Edwards getting peppered here from the top. He's got to figure out a way to cover up.
That was nice.
And very effective with the ground and pound. .45 seconds to go here in round one. All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook, build up to your elbow, then go chase your single leg. This is high-level grappling, John, from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt named Daniel Cormier.
Woo! All right, let's take a look back at some of the highlights from those previous 5 minutes, DC, and no padding, no glove on that foot.
No glove, no padding, and look at the hip action when he throws those kicks. He's not only kicking just for feel, he's really trying to damage his opponent. And as the fight goes longer, you will start to see it taking effect.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with round two. Goes to the body there. Oh, and so now he lands another combination, so it's never just one shot. There's always 2 or 3 coming behind.
A lot of times people throw singular strikes. Not this gentleman. This man is stringing 4, 5, 6 in a row. What a great job.
Nice punch by Muhammad.
Oh, he didn't like that one.
Well played. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top.
Oh, he got to the spot.
Hey, scramble, get up. Scramble, scramble, get up.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there.
Right.
Very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Oh, strong reversal on the ground here.
Get them out here.
Oh, he's got his back. Muhammad's in half guard. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
Look at that. Recognize he's about to lose position? Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Muhammad's back in full mount. Oh, shades of the godfather of the ground and pound, Mark Coleman, as he lands again.
Coley somewhere smiling, watching this guy land from the top position.
Good work from the top here by Muhammad.
Let's go. Push, push, push. Get free.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Pretty good position here with the single collar in the clinch. Man, that is loud. Another strike lands for the kickboxer. He really found that flow state pretty early in this fight, and he hasn't looked past it.
Found it really early. And when this guy gets into his groove, he is held on wheels. And right now he is showing why he is such a high-level, high-regarded kickboxer. He is outclassing this guy.
All right, take a seat, bud. Breathe. Deep breath in for me. All right, listen. I need you to go out there, and I want you to do more of that. Let's set up those takedowns.
All right, what a round it was for him. A lot of head kicks landed, scrambled eggs on the other side. We'll see if he can recover.
He does a great job of hiding it. He gives you no tell. He doesn't show you when he's coming. That's why those kicks have continued to land, even though he's done it multiple times.
You ready? You ready? Let's do it.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Edwards gets caught by that straight punch. That'll get his attention.
Over and over, these guys get hit right in his face.
More than one. Punches and bunches.
Oh, he landed another great shot to the body there. Really starting. Somehow, his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the butt that would end the night.
Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. Oh, how good is that jab by Edwards? Gets the single leg takedown. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Belal Muhammad. Going for a submission now, or so it appears.
He's looking to finish, John.
Oh, he's got that arm in tight, DC. You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. He was able to withstand the fire, and now he finds himself out and safe. He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Muhammad. Edwards as tough as it gets, but how about the size of that bruise starting to form on his right side? Just misses with a left hook there.
Let's go. You can do this. Keep going.
Nice straight there by Belal Muhammad. Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now. That's before the time, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful lateral change. Make him think he's going low and come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch.
45 seconds remain in the round. All right, so we'll see what sort of defensive response ensues here. He's taken a lot of shots upstairs, and the swelling is there to prove it.
Gotta keep those hands up. Might want to employ a high guard to try to ensure that the guy's not landing on those spots, because the swelling's starting now, and it's light. But if he takes many more of these types of shots, it's gonna get real bad.
That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. All right, heading back to the corner, and Muhammad's corner looks a little bit concerned, perhaps because of that cut on the lip that was opened up there in that round. Starting to bleed pretty good. Cutman's got his work to do now. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, 4th round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute of the fight?
This is when you understand that nothing is ever going to be harder. This is the hardest round in fighting. This is going to really test your will and your desire to become champion.
Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight. Edwards getting absolutely worked here from the top. These are some very effective ground and pound strikes. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Muhammad. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground.
Using a lot of good movement. Oh, he's got a choke.
Ooh, it's tight. Oh, he bails on the submission now.
Oh, he puts his knee on belly.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up. Great submission defense.
Oh, reverses the position now. Outstanding work on the ground by Belal Muhammad. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's gonna try to find ways to pass and move to a submission. Great shot from the top position.
And there it is, another strike. Gets through on the ground.
Now it's his mount.
Oh, great ground strike there, and now blood is a factor. Edwards getting worked here from the top. Let's see if he goes for a sweep to try to get back to his feet. 1 minute to go in the round. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage on.
Print the shirts, ground and pound.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man. Oh, he passes the half guard now, and he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
20 minutes down, 5
are outstriking this guy. He's trying to make this an ugly fight, though. Don't get suckered in.
All right, let's get you some pictures from that previous round, DC. A lot of good work with the ground and pound strike.
Yeah, he was able to control posture, get himself postured up, land big ground and pound as he ended the round. What a great finish to a fantastic round.
Ready to fight? Ready.
So here it is, folks, fifth and final round. Leg kick. Oh, nice jab by Muhammad.
He does everything so well. That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad. Big right hand.
Just missed with the straight left hand. Oh, and there's a takedown attempt, DC. Not a great one. Might as well tell your opponent you're shooting, huh?
Yeah, he's your best friend. He's in a lot of trouble. Oh!
Back to the feet. Oh!
Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine. This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything wrong to allow for himself to get subbed.
Well, that eye area is getting bloodier with every passing strike.
It's like a target, and he keeps going to it, and you see it's starting to get worse as the fight is going on.
Muhammad's attempting to pass here, but he's denied by the defense. Nice job staying offensive there as he lands a shot from the bottom.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
And now he's got the back. Under 2 minutes now to go in the fight.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Yet again, rinse and repeat, targeting that swelling, and you gotta think this is gonna start to affect his performance now.
Yeah, it's at a point now, John, where he's gonna start to get desperate. He's gonna start to make some mistakes because this swelling is not just minor anymore. We're starting to get into the major territory.
And once again, looking for that highlight reel KO with that front kick. Double leg takedown lands.
The way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. All out action right through the final minute. Nobody in this arena is sitting down. What a fight. The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
We go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All three judges score this contest 50-45. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Belal, remember the name, Muhammad.
All right, so how about it? There is a new baddest man on the planet.